In this video, we're going to talk about absolute values. So before we get started, let's talk about a definition. The definition of the absolute value is that it's the number's distance from zero on the number line. So that's why the absolute value of -3 and the absolute value of 3 are the same. They're both 3 because here's 0, here's 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, and -3. They're both a distance of 3 away from 0 on the number line. If we just measure distance with a ruler, it's only got positive numbers on it, right? So typically, we're going to be dealing with absolute values that have just numbers inside of them, no letters yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to ignore the sign because the magnitude of the number, the size of the number is what we're worried about. So let's go ahead and start with our first problem here. These are like problems in 8.1. Give me just a second. Numbers 61, 63, 65, 67. And that'll be it for this video. All right. First one is the absolute value of 2 5/10 is 2 5/10. We didn't have to do anything special with that one because it was a positive number. So the absolute value of that positive number is that positive number. For our second one, we have the absolute value of -8. The distance of -8 away from 0 is 8 units. So we're just going to drop the negative sign and look only at the magnitude of the number, which is 8. Now let's look at one that's a fraction. The absolute value of 14 divided by 5 is 14 divided by 5. And now let's look at a negative fraction. The absolute value of -2/5 is +2/5. Keep those positive numbers positive, and those negative numbers, drop the negative sign to make them positive. All right, that is it for this video. Go back to a topic in chapter 1 next time to talk about exponential notation. And then the next topic that we'll talk about in chapter 8 is going to be to define and use exponents and order of operation. So we'll come back to those in our next videos. See you then.